Hello and welcome to another episode of Double Barrel Gaming. I'm your host, MrBooMStickXL, and on today's episode I have new information that suggests Sony will never get out from underneath the hate train regarding crossplay for the remainder of the year. That is, of course, if they finally decide to pick their head up out of the sand and answer the gamers' call for change. Addressing complaints about crossplay for Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch by quoting how many PlayStation 4s were sold in total was a bad idea. Apparently, public outcry wasn't the end of trouble for Sony regarding crossplay. That is, of course, if you believe the article that was just put out by Polygon where it quotes Todd Howard of Fallout 76 fame complaining about the market leader and their practices. The Bethesda Game Studios director and creative leader behind the forthcoming Fallout 76 bluntly called out Sony when a German publication asked why there wouldn't be any crossplay in that game. During that interview, Todd Howard is directly asked about crossplay for this year's Fallout game, Fallout 76. And this is what he had to say. "We would love to do that," Howard said, "but right now that's not possible." Howard pauses for a second and then begins, "Sony isn't being as helpful as we would like them to be." That's a big-time statement when you have someone as high caliber as Todd Howard calling Sony out for their old-fashioned practices. Based on how much momentum this story has, I cannot see this going away anytime soon. This old-fashioned ideology that Sony continues to hang on to has me wondering when it's going to come and bite them in the ass. In my opinion, it's only a matter of time before a big-name developer refuses to work with Sony because of the childish mentality they're pushing onto their gamers. On the surface of this issue, it seems that people are only looking at it through the no crossplay barrier that Sony has put up. There's so much to it, and I'm going to break it down for you right now. Blocking cross progression simply because someone wants to play somewhere else other than the PlayStation 4 is wrong. And here is why. If you're a PlayStation player who loves Fortnite and have spent numerous hundreds of dollars on emotes, weapon skins, and clothes for your character, you cannot play on the newly announced Nintendo Switch version, and this is the message you get. This Fortnite account is associated with a platform which does not allow it to operate on Switch. Neither the Fortnite website nor Epic customer service are able to change this. To play Fortnite on Switch, please create a new account. This is where the anti-consumerism comes from, and it becomes more trouble than just simply crossplay. How anyone, including Sony players, are okay with this kind of behavior is shocking to me. Only time will tell if any other big-time developers step out into the light and speak out against Sony. I applaud Todd Howard of Bethesda for doing this, and so should you. I'm extremely interested to hear what you have to say regarding this entire crossplay situation. Please leave all opinions in the comment section below. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Double Barrel Gaming. If you enjoyed today's episode, please hit that like button, share this video on social media, and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks again for watching. Have an awesome day.